Welcome to TNT Torah and 2. The Rebbe asked an essential question in Volume 1 of Likkutei Sichos. How do we raise our children to be totally committed to Judaism? The Rebbe's instruction is that we must teach our children that they should lead their life with Mesiras Nefesh, with self-sacrifice, transcending intellect as the basis of their Judaism. We learn this from this week's parsha, where the Rebbe points out two main differences between Avraham's two sons, Yishmael and Yitzchok. First, Yishmael was born naturally, while Yitzchok's birth was miraculous. Second, Yishmael's circumcision was at age 13, when he had the ability to make an intellectual choice, and Yitzchok's was when he was 8 days old without any choice in the matter. The Rebbe explains that there are two approaches to education. The first approach is intellectual, which is how Yishmael was raised by his mother Hagar. Hagar had abandoned her status as a princess in Egypt, which was the superpower at the time, and chose to become a maidservant to Sarah so she could be a part of Avraham's household. Hagar was such a righteous woman that she was later called Keturah, comparing her service to the highest offering, ketores, in the Beis Hamikdosh. She raised Yishmael in the best possible way she could, but it was based on intellect. A commitment to God based on intellect is limited, and that is the reason that when Yishmael thought about succession, his intellect led him astray to the extent that he had to be banished from Avraham's household. Thus we see that the way to connect to Hashem is not through intellect. Yitzchok's very starting point was to be connected to Hashem above intellect. His birth was beyond any logic, as his parents were too old to have children naturally. His circumcision was without choice, which represents a connection that is eternal and transcendental. We learn from this that the way to educate our children is by first telling them that the birth of our people is miraculous. We are the oldest people with the oldest book of laws, and our very existence is supernatural. Therefore, we do not rely on calculation, but rather on a spirit of self-sacrifice. When a child is taught from the outset this fundamental point, they will be totally committed to Judaism and will bring us nachas, both spiritually and materially.